when you ask why now, a genocide is taking place. It's being done with the complicity of the United States, with U.S. taxpayers' money, U.S. weapons, and U.S. political cover internationally. So my answer is, why not? Why would you allow this slaughter to continue without saying or doing something? So I'm glad that the majority of Senate Democrats finally spoke up. I'm disappointed that almost half of them didn't have the courage to do so. The reality is, only 8% of Democratic voters support what Israel is doing. 92% don't support Israel. And yet 92% almost of the Congress supports Israel. And likewise, in Europe, you have the same disparity between elected leaders and the vast electorate. The electorate is saying enough is enough. We don't support this. We don't want you publicly supporting what Israel is doing. We want you to stop giving Israel more weapons and more money and more political support. And finally, leaders are coming about. They're coming about in France, in the UK, and in other responsible countries, including the Nordic countries. Germany is slower. Obviously, there are financial implications, and that's what the leaders are looking at, in addition to political support from some of their strongest Jewish constituents. It's about time. But fortunately, a majority of Senate Democrats supported that resolution. The reality is that has been U.S. policy now, really until President Trump decided that he was going to choose to support Mr. Netanyahu rather than the traditional foreign policy of the United States. One of the things that the Democratic Party in the United States refuses to recognize, and that our media will not publicize, is that Kamala Harris would have been elected president had it not been for this issue. The conventional wisdom is that she lost on the basis of economics, but they never asked the question of people who voted for Joe Biden in 2020 and Donald Trump in 2024. Did the situation in Gaza affect your vote? And almost 30% of voters in swing states said yes. I think it was 17% said it was the economy. The reality is that Kamala Harris would have won the swing states and been elected president had she taken a more courageous and responsible stance on the slaughter in Gaza.